girl. Does that automatically mean that I'm scared, weak, or incapable? When I was in 5th grade, I was into running and I had a passion for sports. I recall sitting down next to my friends who had an understanding that the fields and courts were reserved for the boys. We had one bench that we would always sit on under a tree. We would talk about things that I did not really care about or have an interest in, things that they thought was what women should be interested in. I would sit and watch the boys play, yell, be competitive, and have fun. One day, during lunch, I went out to the field to try to play soccer with some of the boys. The expression on their faces and the mumbling to each other told me that I was not a welcome sight. After a couple of minutes, I left the field and headed to the basketball courts, only to be rejected again. I left the courts defeated, like I had failed the job representing what I was capable of doing as an athlete. I not only let myself down, but also all the other women in the world who stood up for themselves when it meant possible death, suffering, or consequences from the law. They took risks and stood their ground. I just walked away. I did not think I was going to be judged based on my gender for the rest of my life. When I walked into middle school, I thought things were going to be different. Like all things that prevented me from doing something I love would disappear, but they didn't. Because of my love for sports, I joined the after-school sports program at my middle school. I practically joined all of them: cross country, football, soccer, track and field, and my personal favorite, basketball. It took me some time to realize that the girls on the team were not treated the same as the boys. My coach would always give the girls extra points for scoring. He would also give the boys extra points for simply passing a ball to a girl because it is rare for the boys to include the girls in the game. This is a reminder to me and the other female athletes on the team that we're not as skilled or talented as the other males on our team. Why, you ask? Because we were simply born with 2 X chromosomes. It makes me wonder what will happen when I attend high school. Will my coaches and teachers think of me less because I am a female? Would I be given extra points on a math test because my teacher believes that boys are more skilled at math? What about science? Would I be given extra points because of the low percentage of women as scientists? What about my college? What about my future career? If my coach thinks we're not good enough physically, then is it the same intellectually? This problem is not a women's rights problem. It is a human right issue. This is happening all over the world. People are stereotyped in many different ways. They are stereotyped by race, religion, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and many other ways. I want to be judged based on my skills, not by my gender. I learned about fixed mindset in my 7th grade language arts class this year. I learned that when someone has a fixed mindset, they believe they're born with a fixed set of skills, talents, or intelligence. This is how much the world views the abilities of females, with a fixed mindset. How can I help the world change their fixed mindset about females? I started already. Instead of keeping silent by being treated differently because I am a female, I'm starting to question and discuss my thoughts about what is happening. I talked to my coach about the scoring process to let him know that it makes me feel like I do not have the same skills as some of the male athletes. Now we need to talk to the WNBA, NBA, and FIFA about women getting paid less to win their games than men do to lose their games. We can all stop sitting in silence watching these injustices happen. Let this year and every year be the year everyone starts paying attention to what our human rights are.